In an argumentative text, we may see things like text features and graphic features. We're familiar with these and we know that they help us better understand the text that we are reading. Some examples of text features are boldface, italics or capital letters, headings, name the topic of each section of text, or subheadings, which break down the topic into subtopics. We may also find graphic features. These are visuals such as diagrams, graphs, maps, charts, or illustrations, which help us explain ideas in the text. Here we have a diagram, which is pictures with labels, of an eye. We have the pupil, the black part right here, and the iris, which is the colored part. And then we have charts, which help organize information. This chart is giving us maybe the student's favorite snacks. We have apples, pretzels, and carrots. And so when we were reading the read aloud today, graphic features made a huge impact on what we were reading, because not only are we reading about these crazy bug snacks, we actually get to see them firsthand, which makes it so much more creepy and gross, at least to me. Underneath our photograph here, we have a caption. And so the photograph is our graphic feature. Our caption is the text feature, because a graphic is a picture and then text, of course, is the words. Over here, we have our graphic feature, the photograph of dried grasshoppers, and then our caption again as the text feature. So all of these are just extremely helpful to help us see instead of just visualizing what this author is telling us. On this page, we have what we're used to seeing, a hamburger. So if the author is writing about a big juicy hamburger, we can imagine that in our heads pretty easily. But when it comes to cooked grasshoppers, it's definitely helpful to see this graphic feature over here that gives us that image that some of us probably don't want to see. Same for over here. We have scorpion kebabs. I wouldn't be able to imagine this in my mind if I was just reading about it. So the graphic feature here is extremely helpful. Down here, I've never been to Thailand. Some of you may have, but I've never seen an actual Thailand market, especially selling insects. So having this graphic feature here helps me to better understand and relate to the text, and it also makes it easier for me to make text connections. And lastly, if you look very closely at this graphic feature here, you can see the bugs that maybe from a distance may look like ground beef, like a regular hamburger, but this graphic feature really helps us to see what a bug burger actually looks like. We are now going to do what is called a book tasting. No, we're not literally going to taste the book. We're just going to walk through the book and see how the author uses text and graphic features in order to prove their point and in order to have a stronger argument. So this one is about school uniforms. We have the introduction, that's a text feature. Here we have the graphic feature and the text feature, the caption. Same here, we have a graphic feature, which is a photograph. And then we start to see more of what the topic is in this book. So arguments for school uniforms, that is a heading. We have bolded words for our keywords. And then we have the photographs to show us what school uniforms are and what they look like. And then same over here, we have some uniforms. Uniforms can make students easy to recognize on campus and off campus. They can make the school a safer place. So that is a part of the argument that this author is trying to make. That is how they're trying to persuade you. Here we have some other points that are supported by these graphic features and text features. Another heading that lets us know what the next couple of pages is going to be about. And then we have those graphic features and text features that support our topic. So I am going to give you guys this book in the next couple of slides. I may just do like a screenshot of each, because I think if I try and give you the link, it may or may not take you to it. So I'll go ahead and put the link. I'm going to put the link in the next slide. And if the link does not work, then you're just going to read the screenshots that I have in the following slides. Okay? So again, the link will be there for you to click on to get to this book. If that link does not automatically take you to this book, then you will have a screenshot of each page that you can read after this video. You don't have to read both because it'll be the same book. You don't have to read both the book and the link and the books and the screenshots because it's the same book. After you have read today's text, you're going to come over to this Jamboard. The first question, well, before the first question, we have our Jamboard expectations that we went over yesterday, so please keep those in mind. The first question on frame 2 says, which words reveal the author's point of view about school uniforms? So you're going to take certain sentences, words, or phrases from that text that you just read to answer this question. And then there's a blank slide for extra space. On frame 4, we have what examples does the author provide to support wearing school uniforms? Slide 5 is blank for extra space. And then on frame 6, it says, how does the author use text and graphic features to make the ideas in this selection convincing? So how are the illustrations and the photographs and the captions, the headings, things like that, how are they used to help this text more convincing? And then frame 7 is for if we run out of space, just like the other ones. If you have any questions about any of this, or if you're not understanding what these questions are asking you, please send me a message and let me know so I can help you out. And remember, these are due by 5 o'clock at the latest. After 5 o'clock, it will be gone.